I think that this one is going to be a slobber knocker. Let's get it. Welcome to the Camman's Island podcast, where we talk all things San Francisco 49ers. I'm your host, David Camman. And in today's show, we will be previewing the San Francisco 49ers at the Houston Texans at NRG Stadium, 1 o'clock Eastern Time this Sunday, October 26th. Pacific time zone, guys. Get your breakfast burritos ready. It's going to be an early one from you guys. And faithful, I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be a very hard game to win. I think it's going to be quite a low-scoring affair. In all sincerity, I believe that the first to 17 points wins this game. I think we would all agree, facing the injury situation the Niners have experienced, that we absolutely have overachieved. A 5-2 record with what we've lost. The future Hall of Famers that we've lost on this team for the season has been a tough pill to swallow, to say the least. And we're really going to have to stay ahead of the chains on this one. The Niners right now average about a turnover and a half a game. And I feel that if the 49ers are going to have an opportunity and a chance to win this game, they are going to have to make sure that they have no turnovers and stay ahead of the chains. If there's a situation where we're in 3rd and long, I almost say just punt the ball. We have to be very careful not to force something that's not there. I feel as though Christian McCaffrey may get 10 receptions in this game, and it's going to be imperative for Mac Jones, if it's not there, to not try and force something over the middle to George Kittle. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of speed at receiver right now, so not really able to stretch the field as much. Take the check down. That's where I feel that Brock Purdy has struggled a bit in some of his recent games. Just don't play hero ball. Don't try any of that against this Texans defense. And about the Texans defense, guys, this defense is as elite as it comes right now in the NFL. Just some of the numbers that just jump off the page. Number 1 in passing yards, allowing 179 yards per game. Completion rate of 57.8 and only 6.4 yards an attempt. That is real. That is legit. And Niners fans, I hope you guys had an opportunity to watch some of that Seahawks and Houston game. I know that the Houston Texans offense looked very anemic, but look, we know that the Seahawks defense is for real. They were in Stroud's face almost every single play. And I'm going to tell you right now, if we are unable to put pressure on C.J. Stroud, he is going to remind people who he is. He has got NFL caliber arm, talent, oozing everywhere. He will absolutely, if given time, I don't care who the receivers are, you can't hold anybody down forever. If he's given time, he's going to find the open man. He can make all the throws on the field. And that's why I'm a bit nervous about this game. Just to name a few guys on the Texans defense, man. Will Anderson is absolutely a monster from the edge. Danielle Hunter, we know what that guy does. Derek Stingley, this is an all-pro cornerback in 2024. That guy's not messing around out there. And we already know what Aziz can do, right? It's going to be tough sledding all game long. I don't have a good feeling about it. I know it's going to be a super unpopular opinion, but I actually think the Niners lose this game 17-15. Now, I'm going to let you guys figure out how we get those 15 points, and I'll give you a hint of those 15 points. Eddie money all day, field goals. But for the Niners, sincerely, I think we're going to have to keep this thing balanced regardless. I feel like we should make primary focus on the run. I believe right now the Texans are 18th against the run, but have the number 1 overall defense. So if there's going to be some opportunity, I feel it's going to be in the run game. I think we're going to have to mix it up. We're not going to be able to do this whole abandon the zone. Not that they necessarily, not that the Niners necessarily completely abandoned the zone blocking scheme from the game against the Falcons, but we did a lot of smash mouth football last game, and I think the Texans are going to be ready for that. We're going to have to understand that if we get 3 yards a carry, we need to take that and accept that. If we're in a situation where it's third and a few yards, man, run the ball. If they stop us every time, tip your cap and punt. Mac's going to have to be very careful with the ball. Again, the Niners averaging a turnover and a half per game. And look, I know we had the game against the Jaguars where we had 4 turnovers. It was ugly. But Mac can't hold on to the ball in this game. Take the check down. Take the quick slant to Juwan Jennings. Take the 5-yard pass over the middle to George Kittle if that's available. And if it's not, check it down to CMC. And this, in all sincerity, Mac, protect the ball, man. Take the sack if you need to, punt, and live to play another series. Because if we get turnover happy in this game and if we go down by 10 points in this game, either team, if there's a double-digit lead, you might call that ball game considering how anemic the Houston offense is going to be. They're going to be down both of their key main receiving threats in this game. Really, I think we just need to try and protect the middle of the field. I know that C.J. Stroud loves going to Schultz over the middle. I believe he had 8 or 9 catches last game for 98 yards against the Seahawks. That seems to be the main target. Keep an eye on that guy over the middle, and I think we'll be fine. And if we, again, for whatever reason, allow C.J. a bunch of time back there, I think he will, especially later in the game when guys get tired, eat us up down there. If there's any constant, it's been Robert Saleh's defense. Robert is going to have to scheme up some pressure in this game. I really feel like we're not going to get back there with 4. Not with Huff being gone. Not with your Turner Gross-Matos being out. We aren't our skeleton crew of defensive ends in this game. And it's going to be imperative that we don't let him sit back there. So it may be one of these things where they're out there top wideouts, man. Send Mustafa on a blitz every now and again and just see what happens and see if they can beat us over the top. That's what I do. If they're able to beat us with these rookie guys out there when we blitz, you tip your hat to them and keep it moving. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments. I know that it seems probably like I'm all doom and gloom with picking the Niners to lose this one, but I just feel like that defense is legit. And based on the way we just have basically turned the ball over almost 1.5 times per game, I fear that more than likely is going to happen in this game. And just even from what I've seen from Mac with turnovers, and it's not even Mac's fault sometimes. It's been a receiver tipping the ball up in the air, man. The interior of our O-line just getting blown up and Mac getting hit before he can even protect the ball. But again, tell me what you guys think in the comments. Do you think it's going to be a low-scoring affair as well? Do you think it's going to be a close game? I know I've heard a lot of folks say that this will be won via the kickers. Houston's got a really good kicker, man, and we've got Eddie Money. So if it comes down to a last-second field goal and the Niners have the ball, absolutely I can feel that we can pull this one off. But it is going to be a grinded-out slobber knocker, low-scoring defensive affair. And I like it. I'm looking forward to it. No doubt. If you guys like the show today, please remember to go out there and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. As always, guys, take care and be blessed.